Well, they say marriage changes everything, but does it change your friendships too?
Well, possibly. You know, when you go to a bridal shower, I don't know if you've ever been to a bridal shower before.
I planned one once.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. For one of my friends.
Did.
So it's in Atlantic City.
Oh, okay. Well, when you attend one, you expect to hear about wedding stuff. Well, this one influencer, she talked about this, and she said the last bridal shower she went to, there was a woman who stood up, and she had been married for several decades. So when someone like that speaks, you listen.
Yeah.
And she talked about something that was really unexpected. So take a listen.
So this woman stands up, and the poem that she reads was called Keep Your Girlfriends.
Oh.
And it wasn't what I was expecting. It's a bridal shower. I thought she was going to talk about marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Keep Your Girlfriends. I sat on a porch in Waycross, Georgia on a summer day drinking iced tea and visiting with my mother. Quote, don't forget your girlfriends, my mother advised, clinking the ice cubes in her glass. No matter how much you love your husband, you're still going to need girlfriends. Remember to go places with them now and then do things with them. And remember that girlfriends are not only friends, but sisters, daughters, and other relatives, too. What a funny piece of advice, I thought. Hadn't I just gotten married? Hadn't I just joined the couple world? I was now a married woman, for goodness sake, not a young girl who needed girlfriends. But I listened to my mom. I kept contact with my girlfriends and made more each year. As the years tumbled by, one after another, gradually I came to understand that my mom really knew what she was talking about.
Yeah, so she goes on to say that, I mean, girlfriends, they bring casseroles when you need them. They'll watch your kids. They'll bring you up when you're down. And I thought that was really interesting. And I know we're just talking about friends in general. So I'm glad you're here because I wanted to get your thoughts on just having friends and whether you find it easy or tough since you've been in a relationship and even married.
Right. What is interesting, I think about this a lot because, you know, it feels like we have a lot of friends who don't have kids or friends who are single, and it feels like it would be harder to meet them now that we have a kid.
Yeah.
But now that since we had them before we had the kid, and like it feels like they're still a part of our lives because it's like maybe we wouldn't have the opportunity to meet them, but it's like I was like, when we have a kid, are we still going to be able to be friends with them? And it's like, yeah, we can. It's like they come over all the time. They sort of know the rules are a little different, and you know maybe it'll be like we'll just bring takeout food to our house and eat and hang out. And that way we can do it after, you know, we put Aviv to bed. But it's, it feels like you got to sort of make it work a little bit because it's like, okay, we're not going out with you at 10 p.m. Now that probably won't happen.
Things do change. You and Brooke, you guys are my role models because I feel as though I have a lot of really good friends. And once I got married, it made it a little bit more tough because you're just so involved with your significant other. But I definitely have kept my friends. But after having a baby, wow, like it is so challenging. You plan something and then you can't do it all of a sudden because something falls through, the childcare, whatever it may be, or you're just tired. You know how that goes. And
oh my gosh, yeah, you like didn't sleep the last 3 nights, and you're supposed to go out tonight.
And that's been my biggest thing. It's not that I don't want to see and I love my friends, but often I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And it's just enough energy that I have left to play with Logan, you know, or interact with my husband. So that was part of my New Year's resolution this year, was to really push myself to get out and entertain my friends or invite them over.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. The other night, someone invited us to a thing that started at 10 p.m., which is like, how is this going to happen? But we got a babysitter. We did it. And, you know, we are tired, but it just feels like you got to do it. You got to put in the reps in that friendship.
And the point is that friends are really important. I mean, my friends have been there for some of the toughest moments in my life, even coming out of relationships. I mean, they're the ones that will hold you up. And I so appreciate them. So I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better this year.
Yeah, we can all.